Well, hello, and welcome back to the hideaway. Check out what we're doing. The chickens are out and about, free ranging. They're all over, spread out all over the place, but having a good time. Spring is starting to spring. Things are starting to green up around here. Right now, we realize, we've only had chickens for a year now. First year chickens, you can see everything that we've done, what we've built over the year. What we're realizing is they're going to eat our garden. So we had to do something. So what I did here is bought a bunch of 8-foot fence posts and a couple rolls of 50-foot chicken wire. This is one big pallet as the door. Kind of mocked things up, got some hinges. Right now what I'm working on is we're going to use these fence posts. I'm going to extend them up or something to the same height here. I'll figure this out. So we do this. Everything has to be fenced in so that we can keep the chickens out of the garden. So this is what I'm working on today. We did all of this yesterday. We went and got the parts the day before. So let's get to putting this together, shall we? On your marks, get set, go. Okay, one of the things, this is what we're using here. Picked this up at the RK, the Rural King. And what I'm doing now is looking for where the wire starts that wraps it. This looks like it right here, huh? Pull this out. Okay. Maybe. Right. Because I could cut it, but it does make pieces parts. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure this out. Or alright. Well, I'll show you more in a minute. Remarks, get set, go. Well, let me show you where we left off. So, we've just put the 3 posts in here and stapled. If you notice here, I've got pallets I'm getting ready to break down to cover the cover this with. And let me show you over here where the door is. When it comes to the door, I was thinking of making a Dutch door. We were thinking of using 2 pallets actually. And when I went out to look at the pile, I noticed there was this very nice 6-foot pallet sitting here. We did get the hinges for it and whatnot, so I could still cut this off and make this into 2, but just for simplicity, we're going to leave it as 1. And what I've done here is getting ready for a fascia board. I'm going to put a fascia board on here first and then attach the hinges. So went between the fence here on this post, and then we've attached to the fence posts back there. Let me go in and show you its features. Right now the top hinges are this bungee cord, and it's pivoting on a 2x4 down there. This is where we've already started our this spring's seedlings, and trying to keep it protected from the chickens until we can completely finish enclosing this whole space. As you see, I extended the fence posts with just some scrap wood we had, and I was going to come around the other side and pull this up tight and staple it on there, and probably sandwich it with a board on the other side as well, and go all the way down just to keep a nice tight line there. So then over on this side, because we decided to just put a pole in the middle, we are getting some sag on the chicken wire. So one of the ideas I had was to get some poles. As you can see, I've done a pole here. Of course, this would be on the this side. And I've actually thought of, we could put it in here and then pull it up tight, maybe zip tie up here and zip tie down at the bottom so that it gets a little bit more rigidity in the fence. Or I was actually kind of just propping it here like at this angle, and we could let beans run up it. So we're trying to think of what we want to grow along this line. Sunflowers and whatnot. These are the two 50-foot rolls of chicken wire right here. And you can see what's left. It's actually 36 feet long and 18 feet wide. It's 18 feet from the fence line over here. And you can see what I have left here. Not much I have left. Since this is just temporary, we're actually thinking of just leaving that the way it is. Over here is what I have left over from the doing the rooster run in the backyard. I think what I'll do is I'll just attach this fence all the way from that fence post and just close in this end. Maybe even make it removable so that I could get the tractor in here and service this area from the side. That might be a good idea. Because again, once we move into the back 20 acres, we're going to be taking all of this with us. All the dirt, all the building supplies, everything. So I'm not concreting it in. I'm just leaving it. I'm just digging in the sand, pounding it in with a metal digging bar. Just around here somewhere. Getting ready for another freeze. I had just uncovered our bananas, and you can see we saved some. It's going to get really cold tonight. Supposed to get 32 degrees tonight here in Central Florida. It's very rare, of course. You see what the chickens have done, and the frost has done to our pineapples here. And of course, if you notice the bed, we are prepping for spring. So we've pulled off, we removed all of the cardboard that was protecting the beds. We let the chickens run through here. Put the cardboard over here, and then we're going to cover that all up with mulch from over here. So that's the one thing I'll be doing is getting on the tractor, get the tractor back here, and getting all of this wood chips, getting all these wood chips up here into the garden where they need to be and into the walkways to help absorb and soak the water. So hey, thanks for watching me build our garden security pen. I mean, and the whole point is to keep the chickens out so we can grow something that they won't rip out of the ground and eat. So there you go. This is the best thing we could think of without putting up a hoop barn. I mean, I think this is even cheaper than that. Hope to see you in the next video. Love you later. Bye. Bonus footage. So some of the things, of course, you still have left to do is put the bottom on this door. Whether I strip those pallets down, which right now I've moved to cover the bananas over there to get ready for the cold weather tonight. I'm gonna get a tarp and just stretch a tarp over top of that before I break them down. But these are the length of wood that I get to put on there. So that's what I'm working on, is breaking those down. And of course, excuse me, I can either do a full door, which then I'd have to cut down, or cut this in half and just do wood at the bottom, like I've done here. And then I was thinking I could actually take this piece of wood right here, and I might just put that in the middle. That's enough to keep a chicken out of there. I mean, that's really all we're trying to do is keep chickens out. So, hey, thanks again for tuning in. Hope to see you in the next video. Love you later. Bye. Bonus. So I got a little carried away. I busted out the sander And actually, well, I got a little carried away. Looky, look. Ta-da! There's actually a door with removable access. Even spring return. Okay, and the way you close it is you reach through here, so that you can get there. And so what I did is sanded all this down. Started sanding it. Should do a little bit more before I paint, but at least get rid of most of the splinters, because as you can see, it's all just pallet wood. So there's the splinters galore, and of course these things. Stuff like this is really can be painful. So undo this. Oh, and look over my shoulder back there. You can see I actually stretched the chicken wire across over there. So to be sure, we are completely enclosed. And I even put these boards here, here, and here, because again, that's going to keep the chickens from going through. And I left that bottom board out in case I actually want to let the chickens in at the end of the year, or I don't know, other times we need to use this. So there you go. It's temporarily finished for now until I can get back out here, but I've got to get in the house and get some things done. So this is just going to have to go on hold. But even though it's on hold, it's fully functional for its intended purpose, which is to keep the chickens out, which means we can let the chickens free roam again without having to worry about them ripping up our flower garden or ripping up the garden because this is a 2025 crop. I look forward to getting that in the ground. So hey, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. I love ya. Later. Bye. Go. All right. So we had to stop weather and body efforts. Only so much you could do. So this is where we've stopped. Yeah. Cut.